Hi there and welcome back. In the previous lecture, we touched on signal words for past simple, and now I'd like to shift the focus slightly and look at our auxiliary verbs, our helpful verbs. Remember, we discussed these earlier in terms of the present tense, and we used do and does. In the past simple, our helpful verbs, helpful verb rather, is did. How did you find my course? How did you get to Berlin? When did you arrive? Which train did you catch? Did carries our sentence and it takes our past tense. Just like in the present simple, in the past simple, did carries our sentence. We never ask a question, for example, when did you catch? I've heard that one before. Or when did you caught your train? Oh, gracious me. 2 times past simple in a question? Nope. Just the one. And it's carried by did. There are, of course, questions and sentences which don't require our helpful verb, did. For example, when was your party? Were you at the protest last week? When were you in Berlin the last time? Then we're using our past tense form of be. And for this we have was and were. Harking back to that concept of he, she, it, so the third person, taking that letter S. As you can see here on the slide, in the past tense, it's the same. We were, he was, she was, it was, they were. But, pass auf, as we say in German, I was. This also takes the S. Have a look at the slide here and you'll see how it's formed when we don't need our helpful verb. Okay, this is a very rough overview. Let's start to hone in on the details. In the following slides, and again I'm appealing to different learning styles, so the more visual and auditory learning style. In the next slides, you're going to see examples of sentences, positive and negative, questions and answers, all in the past tense. And of course, for our kinesthetic or our reading learning types, there is an accompanying document which repeats this information in that downloadable section on the right. So please have a look, have a listen, sit back and relax with a cup of tea or coffee or hot chocolate and really let this information on forming the past simple be soaked up into your mind. In the following lecture, we're going to look at how we introduce this to our learners. See you in a moment.